Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. In the gospel for the Friday after Epiphany, there's a leper that comes up to Jesus and throws himself at the feet of Jesus and says, "Lord, if you wish, you can make me clean." Jesus stretched out his hand, touched him, and said, "I do will it. Be made clean." Epiphany, the word epiphania in Greek means manifestation of God, a manifestation of God. And Jesus Christ is the fullness of the manifestation of the Father. St. Irenaeus said, the Son makes visible the invisibility of the Father, and the Father is manifest, or epiphania, in the visibility of the Son. And that's what Jesus is. He is the appearance of the Father's love in person. And when Jesus wills to heal the leper, it's a manifestation of God's goodness. And there's something really wonderful when people read about healings, when Jesus wants to heal, because it manifests that God really loves to love us. He loves to heal us. He loves to do good things for us. If a father who's not even a very good father loves to give good gifts to his children, how much more does the eternal Father love to give the best gifts to us? Well, what is the greatest gift the Father can give us? Jesus Christ and the eternal life that he has for us. Unfortunately, because our hearts long after all sorts of lesser things, these lesser things and lesser wills and desires and plans can lead us astray from eternal life. And whatever crosses, sufferings, difficulties, pains, and all the rest of it, oftentimes are ways of humbling us and reorienting us to eternal life. But ultimately, when we long for that eternity, the same eternity that the Father longs for with all our hearts are then united to the heart of the Father and manifest in the will of Christ. And that's when we really should ask Jesus, for what do you really want? This is a very difficult question for a lot of people discerning their vocation. Discernment is not that difficult to discern God's will. What is often much more difficult and much more tempestuous is the human heart. What does your heart really long for? Because there are a great many times when you ask God for what is your will for me, that because we're asking for something that doesn't have to do directly with eternal salvation, God will say, "What do you want? What is it that you really, really want?" Unite your heart to Jesus and love and desire what your will. Because if you really unite your heart to Christ and the ultimate desire of your deepest longing is eternal life, there's a lot of other things that God will give you. You just have to ask. And if you seek, you will find. If you ask, you will be given. If you knock on the door, it will be opened to you. And it is a great joy to do that, to ask God for many, many, many things. St. Catherine Labouré received an apparition of Our Lady of the Miraculous Medal where Our Lady's fingertips were dulled because it showed the graces that people were not asking for, that Our Lady was waiting for people to ask for graces for others, for themselves and for the whole world, but people just were not asking. Ask and you shall receive. What do you really, really want?